Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peace that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. I want to welcome you to another episode with a Menopause Monday in the works for y'all. Really excited to have our Menopause Mentor, Danyale Thomas, joining us today to give us some more insight right now on some things that are actually working for some women who are dealing with menopause. So I'm excited to dive in with her today. But of course, it is the top of the show, y'all. So it's a perfect time to tag and share this stream. Share it with folks who you feel could benefit from a daily dose of dopeness right here on the Day with Trae. If you can't watch us, we still have you covered because you can listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network in the Day with Trae. You'll find me on whichever platform is your favorite. There's like 200 or something crazy. So whichever one is your favorite, go ahead and search for us and you will find us there. Well, I want to start this week off by just thanking you for joining us on this magnificent Monday and this Menopause Monday. Also excited to really share something with y'all because we've been doing these Day with Trae evening specials. And this week on Friday at 8 p.m., we have an amazing special that I did with Kaba Kamene. And he is so phenomenal in the world of education in a way that is out of this world. So I'm excited that he was able to join me and that we're able to bring that special to you all. Take a look at some of the things he's going to be sharing. Just check it out.
What is it about class that brings you here like this and has you do your homework? And he said to me, and this is the change. When he looked at me, he said, "I honestly believe you respect me." And I said, "You're never absent from class? You're always on time?" He said, "Your class is the only one I come to. I come in second period and I leave before third." That's what changed. And I realized my contribution was not going to be in communication. It was going to be in teaching.
Wow. Yes, I'm excited. We're going to be sharing some promos of this amazing special throughout the week. So be on the lookout for some of those promos and make sure you tap in this Friday at 8 p.m. right here on Where We Converge so that you can find the gem that is these Day with Trae evening specials. So excited to bring those to y'all. Well, up next, we got our Menopause Mentor in the building. Danyale Thomas is joining me. Actually, not in the building. She's somewhere else, but she's going to be right here with us right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Ballet's greatest comedy, Coppelia, returns to Pacific Northwest Ballet. Perfect for all ages, Coppelia delights with dazzling dancing and magnificent music played by the PNB Orchestra. Seven performances only. Visit pnb.org for tickets.
Welcome back. It is the Hot Stove Show. Aaron Goldsmith.
Don't scratch the paint again.
Yeah, gotta get a better ride to work.
Mariners baseball, Trident's up.
Shotgun.
Not a chance.
I didn't know how I was going to do it, but the research I was doing in the earlier part of my career, I knew I was going to turn that into something. I tell people I am not a writer. I write books because I have something to say.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Oh, I get to check in with my girl, our menopause mentor, Danyale. Hi, Danyale.
Good to be here.
Yeah, good to have you. Now, this is one of those things where when we dive into this topic, we've talked a lot about it, but I'm so glad this week you're bringing us some actual relief of menopause that women are experiencing. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, so in the group Mainstreaming Menopause on Facebook, we have great conversations. Women get to be held by other women, share the things that are working with them. So today, what I'm sharing is 7 simple menopause solutions that women say really work.
Ah,
So, one is pelvic floor exercises. And I don't think that we can stress this enough. Getting started with pelvic floor exercises early makes a big difference with bladder leaks and vaginal pain that sometimes shows up with menopause. So get on those Kegels and stay on them. And there are even apps and games out now where you can stay focused and help you be engaged.
wow. Wait a minute. So, okay. So you're telling me that, see, they talk about doing Kegels even like after you're pregnant. It's a big deal. But I feel like there are certain moments in your life where Kegel exercises kind of take a precedence. I didn't realize that it was also during menopause. So this is great to know.
Good, good, good. I'm glad that you're getting value out of it. Next thing is couples therapy. So think about it. There's a lot going on for a woman during this time. And so divorce rates tend to peak at a time of perimenopause and menopause when women are in their late 40s. And so the more that women and their partners know about the symptoms that they're facing, as well as, the mental emotional transitions that are happening, they're more likely that their relationship will survive and even flourish if they go into therapy, get someone to support and help with the transition.
Ah, well, you have talked about, a lot of different transitions women are going through in perimenopause and in menopause. But the idea that this is why I thought it was so exciting to be able to share these broadly so that people, I always say, look, if you are with someone who's experiencing menopause, it's important for you to know how to support them. So I love hearing this one too, because I do think that that couple support, whoever your partner is, supporting you through that is going to be key. So I'm glad to hear that that's working for others.
Yes, it is. The other thing that women are talking about is decreasing their stress, right? And decreasing their stress, but not adding things that are supposed to be able to help relax us. So, when you decrease your stress, also decrease your alcohol consumption, also decrease caffeine. Those are 2 things that women say trigger their night sweats and their hot flashes. So, get rid of the stress, but also get rid of the stimulants that are causing you to probably react in your body in a way that you don't want to be reacting.
When we talk about getting rid of stress, I always think about our our mindful Mondays, mindfulness Mondays here, because we are always talking about how you can breathe, how you can do meditation and yoga. There's so many great options out there for understanding that stress is a choice, right? And we don't have to choose it. I love that one. I think I'm gonna try to have that one down when it's my turn. What's
Okay,
next?
okay, okay. The next one is change your consumption around fat and sugar. Fat and sugar are 2 things in your diet that will increase your hot flashes, will increase your mood swings, will cause you not to feel so good in your body. And so replace that with more protein and veggies. S- Things that are not so processed will do you better, right? So being really mindful about the whole foods that you're including in your diet.
Well, this is an interesting one here because I have a question for you. I know for a lot of women, during our cycles, we get those cravings for chocolate, for the sugar. I mean, are we experiencing similar cravings during perimenopause and menopause as well?
Well, it's a difference, right? With when your period is coming, there's a change in your hormones, so that does cause you to have what is it always salt and sugar, right? Something salty and crunchy, or something sweet to kind of bring you into this state where you can go ahead and have your body transition. I want to say it's more of a comfort thing,
Yeah.
and so when you're in menopause, it's also that change in your hormones that can cause you to be craving certain things, but you want to be mindful that sometimes the things that you're craving are not the things that actually help.
Yeah.
So, finding ways to offset your cravings, but increasing the things that your body needs, which is protein, because you need that to build muscle, and as well as veggies, because the veggies is going to give you more stamina, right? But probably decrease some of the other cravings that you have.
See, this is good to know. A lot of things are actually coinciding with these relief symptoms that are working for women, things that we need to be doing already, right? So
Yeah.
that's really good to know that if we start these habits early, they can continue to have extended benefits through our menopause phase. Is there one more that we're missing here? Tell us.
Well, increasing your exercise is a definite, but it also makes a big difference. You can't exercise the way that you did in your 20s, where we thought that if we ran for an hour, it made a big difference. At this point in a woman's body, less is probably better. So, being really mindful of the types of exercises that you're doing, like weightlifting, right? Going for a walk, doing things, those Kegel exercise, getting down on on the floor and stretching, right? And then making sure to rest. So, taking the time to recover, to rejuvenate, to really relax, because women's sleep schedules are usually off around this time. Even if you're not sleeping really well, making sure that you're giving yourself the time to actually settle in and rest.
Ah, there we go. Taking that time for oneself is so important. As always, Danielle, this is intriguing to me, not only because I'm a woman, but because, again, this is not something that's talked about all the time. So I appreciate you bringing these symptoms or relief symptoms and the relief that folks can have, these strategies to light, because it is so necessary for us to be able to identify some direct ways that we can have long lasting benefits for our menopause era of life. So thank you so much. Of course, if folks want to tap in, learn more, and maybe connect to this community, please let them know how they do so.
Check us out at Mainstreaming Menopause on Facebook. It's a group, it's easily searchable. We let everybody in and join the conversation, share what's going on with you, and get support, not only from me, but other women in the group.
Yeah, absolutely. That support is necessary. Thanks as always for shining light on this amazing topic. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next month.
See you next month.
Bye. Wow, y'all. As always, it's great to hear from our mainstreaming menopause mentor. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's some great things that all of us could be learning from this conversation. As she shared there, whether you are someone who is dealing with menopause or you're someone who's supporting someone in the menopause phase era of their life, it's important for us to identify how we can get through it smoothly. Of course, I'm gonna wrap all of this up right after this short break, y'all. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Looking for laughs? Looking for love? Fast Talking Figaro has got you covered. Toe-tapping melodies, lively staging, and colorful costumes. Don't miss The Barber of Seville, May 4th through 19th at McCaw Hall. Tickets at seattleopera.org.
Let's start the show.
Here on Back to Vesa, it's always been important to me that we uplift stories from across the region and that no matter where you live in the nation, you never have to miss a moment of the show as we continue to highlight the beauty, excellence, and resilience of our communities across the Pacific Northwest. Why? Because representation matters. So no matter where you live, be it the Central District or Centralia, Portland or Pullman, or anywhere across the country, I encourage you to join me on this Back to Vesa journey by downloading the free Fox Local app on your phone or smart TV as we continue to elevate the very best in our communities.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. What a great way to start our week. Huge shout out to my guest, our Menopause Mentor. I've been singing all day. It feels good. I want to thank Danyale for being with us today. You know, it's extremely important that we understand this is a phase of life that women are going to go through, right? And so, she explained to me early on and to the audience that the menopause era of your life is oftentimes longer than the menstruating part of your life. And that was like mind blowing to me. But if you're gifted and blessed to live long enough, that is a real thing. So the more of us who are educated on this and understand how to get through it smoothly, the better. I want to thank you all for starting your week off with me here. Of course, we got some phenomenal guests throughout the week. I'm looking forward to having you continue to join us and getting yourself prepared for that amazing Day with Trae evening special later this week on Friday at 8 p.m. right here on whereweconverge.com. Y'all, please do something to benefit others around you. Just like Danyale showed us, she found something that was a niche and she said, no one is talking about it. So she stepped up. She filled that void. You too can be inspired to be a part of the solution. And I'm looking forward to interviewing you one day on the Day with Trae because you are a solution maker and you're somebody out there who is benefiting your community in such a positive way. Looking forward to having y'all on. And as we shared last week, if you know someone that is benefiting your community, doing great things, please don't hesitate to email us at thedaywithtrae@whereweconverge.com. Right there, our production crew will get on it so we can learn more about some of the phenomenal folks in your arena who are making waves. Thanks so much again for joining us today. And for me, until tomorrow at 11 a.m., y'all. Peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.